Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video, we're going to look at one of the strongest currencies against one of the weakest currencies, and that is Kiwi CAD. So, as we already know, we're in a dollar CAD long position just through here. We're looking to continue to sell the Canadian dollar. Now, if I just bring in the strength and weakness table that we looked at in the Forex market outlook, we can see that the New Zealand dollar is one of the strongest currencies, gained 4 places at +7. The Canadian dollar is one of the weakest currencies, and that showed us that there was some trend continuation to potentially be had on this market this week. We also reviewed this pair last week, and one of our Blueberry Jam markets that we looked at was a Kiwi CAD long. It just didn't trigger because now we're only just seeing that market break to the upside. So let's go break that market down and have a little bit of a look at this. And this is what I like to do about trading. I like to look at the strongest against the weakest currency. The reason I do that is because that means that there's likely to be a trend on that market. So if I go back into this, we can see here on the daily time frame that the market has recently changed trend. What I mean by that is the market is no longer making lower lows like it was and lower highs through here. It is now making higher highs and higher lows. So it's gone from being in a downtrend to potentially being in an uptrend in market. So we can see here, this is where we were looking for entries to buy just through here. I think we had an order just above this high which didn't trigger, so we cancelled the order. But now the market's breaking to the upside, and I really like this potential to go higher because of the strength and weakness. Also, if I just pull out into the weekly chart, a really nice sort of level just sitting up here, which I think the market is going to go and head towards. So I'm expecting a rally up into sort of this area just through here, because the market failed 3 times to break through it. We had a false breakout here, false breakout here and here. So I'm looking for that market to go and retest that untested area. So the market at the minute pushing to the upside. Now, what I like to do when I start seeing these bullish daily candlesticks is just go into the 4-hour time frame, because I want the 4-hour trend to match up with that daily trend. And you can see here we had a little bit of a consolidation at that level of support, and now the market is breaking to the upside. So what I like to do then is add an area of support and resistance. So if I just grab this rectangle and do this, what I've done here is I've notified myself that the market has a high point in here, opens and closes just through there, which also includes these 2 areas as well. And what I'm expecting is if the market closes above this area in the next few hours, then I'm going to be looking for the market to pull back, retest that structure, and then continue to move to the upside in line with the trend. Because when we typically see a daily move to the upside, we see a 4-hour trend within that, and that's what I'm looking to capitalize on here. I'm looking for the market to retest this area of structure, and then it's all about how do you enter that market. You know, do you have a strategy that you can enter on in this zone? That's what we're going to be looking for. So for me in particular, you know, I like to trade with the 50 and 200 moving average. I like to trade with a change in trend. So if the market starts pushing back and continues to the upside and then drops back in, all I'm going to be looking for is double bottom patterns, inverse head and shoulders patterns, anything like that that will suggest that the market is going to start pushing to the upside while the RSI is in an oversold condition. And to see that, I'll be looking for that long position on this market. Okay, so keep an eye on Kiwi CAD, strongest against the weakest currency this week. If we do see that play out, we should expect the market to rally up into these weekly highs. Thanks for watching this video update, and I'll see you soon.